What's happening, people? How you doing? Stelios here from Tottenham Away. I hope you're well. Guys, I'm going to go and quickly get into this one because this is where I'm at with everything that's happening at Tottenham Hotspur. 4 or 5 years ago, I was preaching, I was chanting, and I was saying, Levy out, Enoch out. And all I heard for the past 3-4 years, you're an Arsenal fan, go support another club. We're not oil money. We're not a nation state. You think we should be entitled to winning trophies? I got told I'm this, I'm that, every name under the sun. I had one guy who basically did his absolute best to shut down our channel, and he did, because he was upset about a year ago when I was online and I said the fans are the problem because the fans accept it and the fans do not take action. We can't blame the board anymore if we're accepting it. He lost his mind over it. I've had all sorts of abuse and hate linked to Levy and Enoch matters. Not just me, 1 or 2 others as well. And I've heard every argument thrown at me to the point of where you're an echo chamber. All you do is blame Levy and Enoch. You don't talk about football. I've heard it all. I've heard it all, guys. And where are we now? It's been building, it's been building, it's been building. The protesters never stopped protesting. They kept the message alive. When I've protested with them, we've been videoed, memed, and absolutely bantered. The last year, it's been building up, building up, building up. And then pop. Newcastle United happened. The alarm bells were ringing and the warning signs were there to see when Harry Kane, 2 seasons ago, wanted to leave Tottenham Hotspur, or so we were led to believe. And then it's been panic decision, panic planning or lack of planning by this ownership, and they could not have made any more wrong decisions since sacking Pochettino when it comes to this football club. And then it all built up, and then we had the terrible results, and then the fans arguing Conte in, Conte out. And I said all along, Conte in, because I knew that if we sack him, that it would only go downhill very quickly. Not because another manager might not be able to do a bit better. Not because Conte is the greatest manager in the world, but because this board are incapable of making the right decision. And the best chance we had was having a world-class manager like Conte at the wheel and praying the board would listen to him. They didn't. He's gone. It's gone tits up. And that game against Newcastle was horrendous. I've been supporting this club for over 30 years. It's the worst game I've ever seen because it's never imploded so quickly in front of our eyes for the whole world to see live. The main event on Sunday, Sky Sports. And we got jab, hook, uppercut, bang, knockout, you name it, in 8 minutes. And where are we now? Thousands and thousands and thousands of fans and YouTubers and podcasters and everyone. That's it. Get them out. Enoch out. Levy out. Change. Step aside. You name it. Whatever you want to say, however you want to word it. All those things I've been banging on about for the last 4 or 5 years. And the protesters have been doing it for 10 years. It's all come to fruition. For me, this isn't about, yes, I'm right, you're wrong. It's not about, I told you so, I told you, you didn't want to listen, you never listen, I'm the bad guy. No. It's about finally, I feel like a weight has come off my shoulders now because I'm not getting that abuse, I'm not getting that hate, and I'm not the only one with a few others and about 40 protesters saying it. Everyone is saying it now. The media, the journalists, the sports pundits, the fans, ex-managers. The problem has been, and it always will be, the board, the chairman and the owner. And now we're going to see what's what. And this is what I've wanted for the last 4 or 5 years. Fans are now coming together. We all seem to be singing from the same hymn sheet. Okay, there's a little bit of variation in what we feel and what we want in terms of the changes, but everyone is pointing the finger at Daniel Levy now, and everyone is pointing the finger at the board and at ENIC. So this Thursday, we have got to protest outside, inside, and let them know we're not going away now from our views and opinions on what they've done, what they continue to do, and we have got to force them either out or to fix up like they've never fixed up before. Me, I want them out because I don't believe they can fix up, because I don't believe they know how to fix up. And I know that as soon as we take our foot off the gas, as soon as we say, okay, it's all right now, they'll do it again because they've always done it. And I don't see them ever changing. I simply don't. But each to their own. They're doing the usual PR stunts. The players have come out. We'll refund you your ticket money if you travelled up to Newcastle. We'll give you your match day money. The players will give it back to you. That's been choreographed. That's been scripted. That's been presented as a PR move by the club. We've been here. We've seen it before. The spin coming out of the club today. I think Abby Summers said it. The spin coming out of the club today. Don't fall for it. She said something like that. Hashtag Levy out. The 25-50% off the away kit. Yeah, conveniently today. The fan advisory board. Yeah, okay. That was a government decision a couple of years ago off the back of the ESL. This player committee are really upset and they're going to come together. Yeah, all right. We've heard this all before. We've seen these kind of tactics deployed by the club before. Don't fall for it. Do not get sucked in by the spin. Thursday, Man United. I'm now going. I got rid of all my tickets. Luckily, I couldn't sell the Man United one. God knows how that never got sold. But I'm going now. I've taken my ticket off the exchange and I'm going. And I'm protesting big. And I hope everyone takes this opportunity to protest without aggression, without any nasty behaviour. Let's not flip cars upside down on the high street and petrol bomb, shops and stuff. This isn't a riot. It's a peaceful protest, but let's be loud, let's be proud, let's be Tottenham, and let's send that message to them. Levy out, ENIC out, and let's see what they do off the back of that, and we keep it going, guys. If that's not your message, then fine. Levy change, Levy step aside. I don't care. As long as we point at the board and at Daniel Levy and ENIC, as long as that's where the blame is now going to be attributed to. That's all I wanted to say, guys. I'm so glad we're finally at this stage. I'm not glad for the experience of watching Tottenham fall apart. I'm glad that finally we've got to a point where everyone in the fan base can see it now. So, guys, don't fall for the spin. Make sure we get down to those protests and make sure in the stadium you can back the team and you can voice your opinions at the board at the same time. We can sing, come on you Spurs. We can sing glory, glory Tottenham Hotspur. And at the same time, we can sing, we want Levy out. We want Levy out. You can do both. Support the team, not the regime. Guys, bring it on Thursday. Keep it peaceful. Keep it Tottenham. Come on you Spurs.